Hey everybody, and welcome to something kind of interesting. It looks like GeoGuessr, but it's not GeoGuessr. It's CityGuessr, which is this new GeoGuessr-like thing that instead of putting you on Google Street View, puts you in videos of people walking around different locations. And it's there's no scoring system, so we're not going to be able to say whether we got a perfect score. I mean, we could track it ourselves, but it's a little unpolished in that respect. But it's still fun. I'm a little unsure as to how I feel about it because it basically uses other people's videos, like YouTube videos. Um, but supposedly those people get the view counts because they're embedded here into CityGuessr. But you know what? Let's start with worldwide. Let's go a little nuts and start with worldwide, and we'll just show you how it goes. So here's some people walking around, and where are we? Right off the bat, I'm thinking California. Well, I see straight out of Cali on that guy's shirt. So I saw the palm trees. I saw this kind of like warm beachy scene. I saw the guy wearing California right there. So we got some seaside burgers. Yeah, so we're somewhere on the coast. And I'm thinking the California coast. And this guy, I thought he was just trying to walk right through those people. All right, there's no time limit. Okay, we got medical marijuana. There's no time limit, so I can just watch as much as I want or guess whenever, as soon as possible. So definitely California flag. So let's get into the map of California and choose. I'm thinking somewhere maybe like Santa Barbara, maybe Malibu-ish. Actually, I'm gonna go Huntington Beach and make my guess. It was, in fact, Santa Monica. Did I say Santa Monica before and chose not to choose Santa Monica? All right. Well, so we were 35 miles out. Again, no score out of 5,000 like GeoGuessr has, and no running score either. You can play as many of these in a row as you want. Not like GeoGuessr does 5. Did I say CityGuessr before? Anyways, just 5. GeoGuessr does 5, but it just goes as much as you want. Ketchikan, Alaska. Easy. Let's just experience Ketchikan, Alaska. Okay, so there's the princess guess. So yeah, people just getting off the cruise ships coming into town. And some orca corn. Could go for some orca corn. The salmon market. Yeah, it looks like quite a lot of... Okay, I don't want to see your Alaskan reindeer hides. Thank you very much. Stop with the camera. Thank you. So there's lots of tourists at the salmon market today. Let's go ahead and find Ketchikan. Probably pronouncing that incredibly wrong. So you said you were Alaska's first city or something. Where the heck is Ketchikan, Alaska? Down here? Yeah, there it is. All right. Yeah, so if it was the first city, of course it was going to be towards the south. Can we, in fact, find anything? So this is using OpenStreetMap and not Google Street View. So it's going to look a lot different. Don't really know where we're on. I'm sure we're on like the main strip. Maybe about the plaza here. There you go. And we were on the other side of the main strip. Or we thought here we were actually on Front Street. That makes sense because that's close to what looks like the piers. Yeah. But, since there's not really a there's not really a scoring system, doesn't really seem to matter as much. It's just kind of for fun. 1 mile away, I'll still take it. I mean, that one was easy. They gave it to us. Looks like California again. Getting very US heavy, even though we said worldwide. What does this sign say? I can't read? Yeah, please walk closer to the sign. That's not gonna help me at all. Old Hana? Olohana? Are we in Hawaii? It sounded Hawaiian. It looks tropical, like it could be Hawaiian. Obviously, another problem with this is you don't have the compass like you do in GeoGuessr. What do we have there? What plaza? I can't read it. It said King something. Like King Kamehameha? Let's go Hawaii. Let's go Honolulu. Right, right here maybe, or not the golf club. I was looking for more of a park scene, but they're all golf courses. Whatever the Punch Bowl is, there we are. Hey, there, no, we were in this thing. We were in the Tolani Palace. Okay. Don't know what the Punch Bowl is. Maybe that's a cemetery. Maybe I'll look very silly if you know what the Punch Bowl is. Moving on. Hey, we're outside of the United States. Interesting. I mean, China Construction Bank. Even without that, just the characters, I would have told you. I mean, that building definitely screams China. Excuse me, sir. Where are we? Never mind. Now this will show off something that is a little annoying about this new game as well. So because it uses OpenStreetMaps again, OpenStreetMaps uses the local language. I missed the sign, and I can't go back. I don't think I could have told anything. I don't think I would read it if I saw it, but see, all the Chinese is in Chinese. All the Chinese cities are in Chinese, so I can't tell you anything about China. Don't know how to read Chinese, but let's pick a larger city. Well, maybe outside of a large city. Maybe this one. Not Beijing, but whatever this is. In fact, we should have went Beijing. Okay. Alright, well. That's very loud, I'm sorry. Alright, it looks like a US city. Gray Line Tours. Music City. I saw Music City. And I see Memphis and Nashville. Okay. Yeah, there's a bunch of country music kind of stars. So, yeah, let's go Nashville. Where at in Nashville? Let's say Broadway and 8th Avenue. Spot on. We were exactly Broadway and 8th Avenue? I don't believe it. I don't believe you. I don't believe you, game. I don't think we were exactly spot on. Okay, sure. Penn Museum, University of Pennsylvania Museum. Okay, thanks for giving it away, game. I mean, this does not look too thrilling. It's just some guy, some student walking down University of Pennsylvania sidewalk. All right, let's get into Pennsylvania. Well, Harrisburg's the capital. Is the University of Pennsylvania in Harrisburg? If you know this, then I'm sorry that I'm absolutely making you hate life right now. Could be Pittsburgh, could be Philadelphia. Just gonna say Harrisburg. And I'm not even gonna try to hunt. We were in fact Philadelphia. Sure. Alright. Oh. Well, I wonder where we could be. There's a lot of people there. Unless you're gonna try to trick me and say, no, this isn't Paris, France. This is Paris, Texas. They just happen to also install one of these. Or this is Las Vegas. There's France. Where's the Alright, you know what? I don't know where. I see the Arc de Triomphe. I see the Louvre. I don't know where the actual space is here. So you know what? Here we go. 1 mile. Yeah, I never would have guessed there. I mean, I guess that makes sense. That looks like the place the person was walking down. Sure. All right. A few more of these. We won't make it a very, very long video. This is difficult to guess. I have no idea. We seem to be walking on the left. So it's not the US because we tend to walk the same way we drive, which is on the right. I'm thinking New Zealand. It just kind of looks semi-tropical-ish, like Australia, but more green. Fairly large houses, though. I'm sure there's plenty of wealthy people in New Zealand. On some kind of water, but again, there's gonna be water in New Zealand. It's a freaking island. So there's a big river. Excuse me, what? 3 dolphins. Alright, well, that doesn't tell me anything. Well, I see a bridge. I mean, I don't see any communities here, but let's go a little north. Let's go the north part of New Zealand, and let's just drop us here. Haha, I was wrong. Australia says, nuts to you. We're not New Zealand, sucker. Pretty similar latitude, though. Or longitude? One of those. Alright, we're someplace in Russia with crappy Russian music. Sorry if you're this guy. Yeah, let's just move on. We're in, I mean, always choose Moskva. Always choose Moscow. It's the most populous, right? We were, in fact, I don't know Cyrillic, so I can't tell you what that town is. This is an airport. Well, this isn't going to be very fun. This is an airport. That's Delta. So if I knew my hubs, I could maybe guess where Delta has a big base. I'm gonna choose one of the most busiest airports in the U.S. just because it's a good chance it's right. So let's go for O'Hare, Chicago O'Hare. I mean, we're in Atlanta. All right. That's pretty far away from O'Hare. You know what? Actually, I'll make this guess, and then I think I'm moving on to something else real quick. I mean, got some French here, but I don't think the signs were in French. But there's a lot of French. I thought the signs were more Italian-y, but with this much French, unless we're in like some weird French quarter, it may or may not be an actual French flag. Quite a large statue. All right, maybe I'm interested in following it through to see what the statue is. I mean, if it had a trident from this backside, I'd be like, oh, that's Neptune. It does look like he's wearing a crown. But, you know, there's plenty of rulers that have a crown. Excuse me, lady riding a dolphin, can you please tell me what city this is? All right, let's go south of France. And maybe Marseille. I'm gonna go Marseille or Nice. No, Marseille is what I'm feeling. Perhaps that is Neptune. Let's go towards the center of town. Let's just go right about here. Here, I'll hide. You can see his man parts. All right. Excuse me. What are you? Oh, you're Hermes, maybe. But you had a dog face. It was Nice. Chose not to go there. All right. Just for fun and not profit, let's go for a quick Japan run. Hello, sir. Please move. Well, I'm seeing lots of not Japanese people. I mean, there's not Japanese people that live in Japan, but it looks like a touristy kind of section. This could be. I mean, there's tons of these little shops in all different Japanese cities. So this isn't going to tell me anything unless there's a big sign that says "Welcome to Osaka." I mean, I'm never gonna guess this, so let's just guess, and we'll go again. Same problem. I don't know the city names. I know my general idea of where things are in Japan, though. So let's go Tokyo. We were in Tokyo. We were here. Can't read it, but sure. Large Torii Gate. I know where this is. This is Mishima. You walk out on these flats when the tide gets low. You can walk out onto the island. This is, where is this island though? This, I think, is... I think it's in the... Don't remember. I mean, like 5 years ago you would ask me, I could have told you. It's not in the Tokyo region. Guess we can have more time looking at the... I also wish you could move this to the corner. That would be very helpful, so you could have more of a view. Yeah, you can see there's the sea. That basically they're walking out into the sea. This I think is in... I think it's in the Osaka, Kyoto area. But I'm not sure. I could be very wrong about that. Let's just go way down here. It's not there. Let's go, let's hedge our bets and say here. Hey! It was actually further west. Out by, Hiroshima. Alright, we got a bullet train. No English signage anywhere. I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna do the same thing and say the same area. So I mean, not over there, but let's go for like Osaka, Kyoto. Somebody said tamago? You said egg? Hey, 4 miles out. We just happened to randomly guess. Hiroshima. Okay, I heard you say Hiroshima, so we knew we must have been somewhere on this side. Well, this is not very helpful. Are you gonna move? Alright. It's a small... I mean, it didn't seem like you were in the hustle and bustle of big cities. Or at least the... At least it's, the trees are enough to hide it. So you could be in the middle of the big city. You're just in a very large park in the middle of said city. I mean, if we could get this sign. Oh, you went by too fast. And again, there's no pausing. You just have to do it in real time. There's no pausing. There's no going back. Speaking of Hiroshima, is this the Peace Park? So here, this is Hiroshima, I think. They have the Peace Park. It may not be the Peace Park, but they have the Peace Park where they kind of like memorialize the bombings. Didn't think that was very wooded though. But I'm going to go with that. Right about, I mean, I can see kind of pathways and stuff, so I'm going to go here. Completely wrong. I was, we are in the center of Tokyo. Interesting. I wonder if this, is this the, no, you got a Torii Gate. I was going to say, is this the Emperor's Palace? It is a, never would have guessed that you were in Tokyo. And you can't go back. You can't go back and continue to look after you guessed either. Alright, that one's easy. That one's the Shibuya Tower, Shibuya 109, the Shibuya Crossing. Unfortunately, I don't really know where Shibuya is. So if we just, I know it's on the west side of Tokyo, and I'm just gonna look for a large crossing. Here. South instead. Here. Sorry, I probably should have let that video play out a little more. Alright, so it's a Hanami viewing kind of festival. I can't remember, is it Hanami or Hanabi? Because they're both. One is viewing the blossoms, and one is viewing fireworks. I think it's Hanami. Hey, food trucks. All right. I don't know where to select. I don't want to select Tokyo. Wait, show me those signs again, please. Show me the sign that had English on it. No, don't move so fast. Well. Okay. Instead, I mean, I'm thinking Kyoto, but I'm going to make a wild play. And I'm going to say it's up here in Sapporo. But Sapporo doesn't have a canal. I don't see a canal. That could be the river. It looks more like a canal, though. Let's go, let's go here. I was wrong. It was, in fact, Tokyo. Alright, last one, I think. Last one of the video. Oh, and it's the worst resolution. And it's not very exciting. Just a man in some back streets of some city. Cool little train building there. Alright, yeah. Fortunately, kind of low resi, uninteresting back street. I mean, it's interesting, but it's not as interesting as the last one. So, let's get in there and guess, and this will be the last guess of this video. I don't know if I'm going to do more city guesser, or if this is it. But, let's go north, outskirts of Tokyo. Once again, completely way wrong. I don't even know what this city is called. But that's it. That's city guesser. So you have options of worldwide, USA, Europe, Russia, China, France. And I think maybe you could even submit your own videos. Yeah, submit videos if you wanted to be in city guesser. But that's that. So thanks for joining me. Hope you enjoyed it, and hope to see you again in something else, if not more city guesser.